Hey, welcome back to Spirit Music Meetups. You know what I got out of that gleaning, out of that book in the last two videos, is really learning to play this as echoing the beat, one E and a, and coming in on the offbeat, one E and a, 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 which is like a train beat. Check up, check up, check up, check up. Echoing the beat. So you really got to know where the beat is. One E and a, two E and a, one E and a, one E and a, two E and a, one E and a, two E and a, one E and a, two E and a, and a, and a, and a, and a, one E and coast. And a, and a, and a, and a, and a, and a, one E and a, and a, and a, right? You're coasting until you get to the end or into the and a, and a, one and a, two E 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 and a, two E and a, one and a, two E and a, one E and a, two E and a, one E and a, two E and a, one E and a, and a, and a, and a. Right? And you know what? I think it would be really amazing to do that on your left hand, because then you could switch back and forth. That's a train beat, alternate. That's a Para Flam Tap. Para Flam Tap, Para Flam Tap, Para Flam Tap. But you can go right, right, left, right, 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 left, and then switch. Left, 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 right. Right, 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 left, 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 right. But it'd be better to put something in between it, that coasting thing. Right, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, da, da, da. So now you got some weird stuff going left, da, 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 da. Left, 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 right, left, right, left, right, 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 left, right, left, right, right. All in one sound. So it's a real chop builder. You see how you have to play around with this stuff? You have to fool around. Got to be like a little child, just exploring. You got to mess around with these things. Use them as little ideas, right? Like words are little ideas. Put those words together in different orders. You know, throw another word in between them, And that's how you develop a vocabulary of playing, you know, thinking out loud, playing around with words. You're just trying to string all these together into little sentences, little phrases, right? Little phrases making bigger sentences, you know? But it doesn't really make any sense unless you have some kind of beat. So walking or playing on your drum set, so you know where the beat is and how these things are going around and on top of the beat and after the beat, you know, one E anda, that's on the off beat, where these accents are on the beat, off the beat. So keep messing around. That's why we do this. It's fun. I'm out here in the park having fun. A little dry, but having fun, and that's how we learn. Time flies when you're having fun, and you're learning a lot. Just like a little child doesn't look at his watch. They just have fun, and time flies when you're having fun. So keep having fun. Maybe you guys have some ideas. You can share that with others right here below on the comments. You know, I'm just one hat. You guys are the rest of the hats. You know, you can't all wear the same hat. Wear one hat. I just got different color hats. You know, color is a little bright as the spice of life. You know, make drumming great again. You know, I just love little slogans. Flams are just thick ways of accent, thicker way of accenting. And it's cool, it feels good in your hands. So God bless you. Can't wait to hear from you guys. Teach one another. That's what this website's about. Subscribe and send it out. Send it out to other people. Inspire them. Get them going. Have them add to the dialogue. Hopefully we're just a big community helping each other. You know, sharing what we've learned, you know. It's love. It's all about love, man. Love shares. Love doesn't hold or is greedy or holds on to itself. It shares. It helps other people. We need to get back to that. This country is becoming self-love and hating everything and everybody else that's not doing the same thing we are. Whoa, what is that all about? So that's not a republic. A republic is representation, not taxation without representation. It's representation, you know. That's why we have 50 states. It's not a democracy. It's not the population, the biggest vote. It's 50 states all having representatives. It's not a democracy like oh, we're all going to vote on this, and whoever wins the popular vote gets it, because you can stack the votes. Boy, there's so many ways to stack the votes. There's so many cases in the history of America and history of other countries and states of major election fraud. All through history. You know, Lyndon B. Johnson absolutely got caught. You know, he cheated. He admitted it all came out. He cheated. He figured out how to stack the ballot box, and it all comes out eventually. It all comes out eventually. Lyndon B. Johnson, crooked as you can get. So I'm sure many other people have figured out how to do this, how to cheat. You know, I grew up. Everybody grew up. And we saw people cut to the front of the line all the time. Cheaters. We saw people buying votes for being popular. So many ways to con people into, you know, voting you into popularity. And I saw so many ways of buying grades. There was so many ways to buy grades, and how you get other people to work for you and do the report for you, and they get credit. Because you did all the job, you got the A, but they got credit because they're part of your team. Oh my goodness. Haven't we seen all this? There are people that have figured out how to get ahead without doing very much. They're con artists. All through their life, they figured out how to con, how to work the system. They're street smart. And I think a lot of these people just get into higher and higher positions of power. Everywhere, corporate world, governments, all over the world, and it's just corruption. It's the Peter principle. Peter, you know, was really the Peter principle. Does that really work? So we don't want to do that. We want to actually be skilled. We don't want to just talk about it. We want to actually just con our way to the top. We want to actually do the work and know that you're confident and skilled, right? So do the work. There's no shortcuts. So we don't want the Peter principle. You know what I mean by that? They say the Pope is the leader, and the Peter was the first Pope. Well, it's they who said that, right? If you look through history, that's not the way it worked. But they say Peter was the first Pope. Peter was a fisherman, ignorant, absolutely ignorant, probably the least qualified. Denied Christ 3 times, face to face. Right there, and he did. He was used by the Lord. The Lord restored him. He had to help Peter come back to the faith. John didn't. John didn't deny Christ 3 times. He ran like everybody else, but he didn't deny Christ 3 times like Peter. So nobody's talking about making John the Pope. How about the Apostle Paul? Apostle Paul. He killed so many Christians, but then he ends up becoming an apostle because God changed his life radically. Christ did. So, I mean, really? And so he could be the Pope. He could be the first Pope because he wrote 51% of the New Testament. Doesn't that count for something? And all of us Gentiles, non-Jews, were probably Christians, right? Because of Paul, because he traveled all through the Roman Empire. He was the apostle to the Gentiles. And without him, we'd all be just a little Jewish sect still in Jerusalem. There would be no Christianity. So wouldn't he be the Pope? But no, they made Peter the Pope. That's called the Peter principle. This is probably the least qualified person they have made the Pope. So go figure that. So let's not do that. Let's actually pay our dues, not cut to the front of the line. But I also believe in grace. It's not all work, work, work. There's a lot of unmerited favor, so I'm also grateful for that in my drumming, I'm telling you. A lot of lucky breaks. I don't view them as luck. I view that as a blessing. It was a blessing. So I hope you're blessed in your drumming. Share your thoughts with one another on the bottom of this video. God bless. Bye-bye.